Healthy kids. As parents, we tend to take the health of our children for granted. While no one likes to think about a child becoming seriously ill or injured, each year, thousands of families throughout New Mexico face this tragic reality. Many New Mexico families with a critically ill child must travel to Albuquerque, where regional medical facilities offer high-quality care and hope.
I'd like to tell you about a real treasure in the Southwest, Ronald McDonald House Charities of New Mexico. Since 1982, more than 30,000 families have arrived at the doorstep of this house, all seeking a home away from home during a difficult time.
For families of hospitalized kids, the Ronald McDonald House means a warm bed, a shower, hot meals, laundry facilities, televisions, playrooms, and more. All the material comforts of home.
They did his surgery when he was 9 days old, and about a week after that, when we were almost discharged, he had a major heart attack. I can't imagine what we would have done
without this house, home. It's home.
Because
it is actually a home.
I had her at 27 weeks, and she was supposed to be 2 pounds, but she was 16 and a half ounces, which is 1 pound, a half of an ounce. Well, she ended up being in the hospital for 98 days.
We had families that were from Roswell and Las Cruces, and they were in the same boat as we are, but it was much, much worse because they couldn't go home every night. We could at least go home in 7 minutes. I was home.
Recharge our batteries a little.
The Ronald McDonald House's services are unique and open to anyone. Families are asked to pay $15 per night. If that's not affordable, the fee is waived.
The UNM Health Science Center is the site of New Mexico's only level 1 trauma center and is a regional destination for children who are very ill or seriously injured. Local medical institutions like ours and others are expanding their pediatric facilities. As a result, more families will be coming to Albuquerque for medical care of their children in the future. All of us who care for children are well aware that having a parent close by speeds the healing process for the pediatric patient. The Ronald McDonald House plays a significant and key role in a child's recuperation and a family's well-being.
For more than 23 years, the Ronald McDonald House has served families from every corner of New Mexico. Unfortunately, a major problem stands in the way of future services. More than 300 families are turned away every year for lack of space. Ronald McDonald House staff is forced to refuse accommodations to families in crisis simply because there aren't enough guest rooms.
It's unacceptable to all of us here on staff that we have to turn so many families away, and it's been happening more and more for the last several years. So the board and staff working together have developed a plan on how we can expand the house. We've conducted some very comprehensive studies, and we now know that we can add 12 rooms to this house so we can help New Mexico families now and into the future.
Since the Ronald McDonald House sits on the University of New Mexico campus, the first thing we needed to do was request some additional land. The Board of Regents graciously approved our request.
Then we turned our attention to creating an architectural plan that would meet the needs of our families and expand the house from its current 18 guest rooms to 30. We also incorporated plans to better use existing space while making sure to maintain an intimate, home-like feeling.
In order to pay for the expansion, the Board of Directors has launched a $3 million capital campaign entitled Expanding the House That Love Built. The campaign will allow the Ronald McDonald House to grow from 18 sleeping rooms to 30 and to serve about 400 additional families each year. The goal includes all costs associated with the project, such as construction and renovation costs, furniture, fixtures, and equipment, all professional and fundraising fees, and contingencies.
Recently, we received a legacy gift that will offset all campaign fees so that 100% of every dollar donated to the campaign will go directly to bricks and mortar.
This campaign is a special opportunity to provide material and emotional support to good families going through very difficult times. We can't keep turning away families for lack of space. I know New Mexicans will help make the new, larger Ronald McDonald House a reality.
We are 100% behind the Ronald House in trying to go through this process of upgrading the Ronald House. It's something that is just really outstanding and what gives back to the community. had a personal experience with it with my daughter and my granddaughter, and it really shows us what the house really means to the people that need it.
Macy was in the hospital for 66 days, and we were at the Ronald McDonald House for 64 of those days, and it really provided a home away from home for us.
It was just nice to know that I didn't have to worry about my wife traveling back and forth. I don't have to worry about her being on the road, and she's got the staff at the Ronald McDonald House there to help take care of her, so just that little extra comfort that they provide was just amazing.
My wife and I have used Ronald McDonald 2 times in our lives. The first time was with Michelle when she was born prematurely, 4 months early in her life, and the second time was when Reagan was hospitalized after she was born. The Ronald House of Albuquerque serves many Navajo families from this area. Without the Ronald House, many families would have to stay in their cars, in the hospital waiting rooms, or be making long trips back and forth from home to the hospital to visit their child.
Oh, it has been a godsend. It means that I can stay up here with my baby where I couldn't do it. Means my kids can come visit me. I don't think my daughter would have made it if I couldn't have stayed up here with her. I think being able to stay at this house has made all the difference in the world.
The Ronald McDonald House plays a critical role in our state. We're fortunate to have this haven of hope and comfort. I challenge my fellow New Mexicans to help expand the house so that more precious, courageous children and their families can be served.
The Ronald McDonald House is ready to conquer its challenges, but we need your partnership as well.
Help us create a larger house that'll meet the needs of thousands of families for years to come. Help make a difference for children and families facing a crisis.